All right, we should be live. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. All right, see if we can see the screen okay. Looks like we are in good shape. I think you guys can hear me just fine, so that's good. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Happy to see you guys today. It is Tuesday, December 3rd. We're sitting in a good spot here. We're going to be live trading. Let's see. I wonder if I can rename my thing here. We're going to be live trading inside of my Apex eval account today and see what we got. Now, ATR is sitting at 12, so we're in relatively good shape there. Got a good spot going. See if I can get myself into my chat over here. And got one watching. Okay. We should be ready to rock and roll. How can we see everything? Perfect. All right, cool. So let's do this here. Okay. I want to get the link. We'll get this out. So happy to have you guys in here. Let me know who is watching, where you're watching from. Again, great to have you guys on today. Let's get this sent out to a few different places, and we'll get to rocking and rolling here. Let's do that account. Okay, get the link sent, and we're still waiting for the market to give us a move here, and then we'll take something and get to going. All right, so here, and then we're gonna go here as well. Okay. So we got that, sent, and sent. All right, happy to have you guys in this morning. Let's see what we got here today. So got price building a little bit here, and I need to get back to editing some of my styles here. All right, so I have the updated version ready. Oh man, how thick can I make these things? Oh shit, nice. I'll make it nice and thick. I'll take that all day. That's cool. All right. Okay. KK and OK. All right, so I got the updated predictive model here, and we'll go through some of the settings really quick as we let kind of this trade set up here. This looks like a nice short. Maybe we'll even want to take something on this here. So let's give it a second, and I'll walk through the updates that I have for you guys. And let's go short right there on 4 contracts, 3, 4, sell. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we're up $100, $200, 240. Good start to the day here, 280, 560, 640. Okay, we'll take 480 on that one. So good first trade of the day. Really good start there. Let me get into my trade account on my computer. All right, so we're already on I only trade the 25K Apex evals. I just prefer them. Can't really tell you why, other than the fact that the profit and loss that you're allowed to have is about the same, which is always nice to me. So $600 on that first trade there, really good. Off to a good start. Let's see if we can get some more downward movement right here, and we'll continue to catch this. And then I'll explain some of the updates to the model, and then we'll look at it. All right, so got price pushing down here, pull it back up. We're inside the channel, so ideally I'd like this move to get outside the channel. But if I can get it price to come back to like right there, right, basically at this previous couple wicks right here. If I can get that, I'll take that. All right, so let's see what we got here. Ideally we don't get this and we get price to fall out, but if we do, then we should have ourselves a pretty decent move here. So what I did with the channel lines, I made them super thick, so that just helps me really see what it is I do and don't want to be happening. So all right, so we're in the trade now, up 60, we're down 100, okay, down 180, and let's see what this move wants to do here. Ideally we get, let's see, 360. All right, so we're gonna close that one out at 440 on that one. So not the best trade, still up on the day, but we tried to call price's bluff here, and I assumed that we would get price to get like right here-ish or so, but we just didn't get that, okay? So let's see if we can get ourselves maybe a long right here potentially, and we'll take another trade. We're still inside the zone here. Now I still like an overall long position. This candle here, what I was seeing, and we'll cover the updates in just a second. What I was seeing was, I'll get the dots off here, 1 second. The signals rather, I should call them. What I was seeing was price essentially, I want to go long right here. What I was seeing was I thought price would drop down like this, but it would bounce at basically this wick and this wick, which is right here. Like I thought we would get this sort of bounce. And if we got that, we'd have price coming back down. Now, obviously everything is hindsight, 2020, but I thought we would get price to pull back here and then we would continue this downtrend. I did not expect price to roll all the way back up the way it did. All right, so let's take $60 on that trade. Let's be patient. Let's see what we got here. We got price really chopping inside our channel. And so we will continue to be patient. I'll put the dots back on here so that you guys can see it. Maybe I'll lessen the thickness of the bands here for just a second. All right. Okay. So still up about 200 bucks on today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy to have y'all. Solid start. Congrats to Brendan. He passed another eval this morning. So that was great. Great to see that. Awesome start to the day. When you get up and you just pass an eval right away. Awesome work. While we're waiting for price to chop, so I do have the updates. They are not live yet, so you guys will not have this live. If you were to unadd and re-add the model, you wouldn't have this live just yet. What I'm gonna do is spend, after today is over, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time making sure everything looks correct. I think it does, so I'm just gonna double check. And then what we're gonna do is I will go and I will update the intro because there are a couple new things about this, so I'll update the intro. And then what I'll do is I'll actually publish it. So maybe tonight I'll get that published. I need to update like our free course. So when you guys get the free trial, you also get a free course that comes with it. I need to update like 1 or 2 videos in there and make sure that it all looks good. We have the live trade library. That's inside of the free course. And so every day that I go live, we have that posted, but we also have each individual, like if there are clips that we post, they're all in here as well, okay? So everything from YouTube that you see, and then even some old Loom recordings, you guys will be able to see the progression of not only me commentating and trading, but also the content we're putting out and the model itself. So live trade library is this right here. You guys do have access to that. All right, so you'll get that. But for the model specifically, here are the updates. Nothing changed with the entry zone, take profit, and stop loss. Nothing changed there. Remember on the previous model, we had a bit of a different style for direction. We updated that, those squares that are on the chart. You guys will have access to that. You will have that on your charts as well. But we changed the methodology of the way that this thing is actually moving. And so, or the way it's giving, predictions rather. So that's updated. We have the channel lines, that's the same. The show signals, those are those dots, okay? You have that there, and then the EMA clouds as well. You can toggle that off if you want as well. You can toggle both off if you want. You can toggle just about everything off if you want to, okay? So you've got that there. I'll put those on for now. This style, I had a couple people ask if we could change the color of the choppiness down here. So trend, when this is blue, we're looking for a trend. We got a trend. When it's red, we don't have a trend. We have a lot of choppiness. Okay, so you can update the color of that. Instead of this blue and red, you can change it to whatever you want. And then you can change, obviously, the color of the signal dots. Okay, so I make them squares, and you can change that to circles, you can change it to flags, you can change it to X's, you can do whatever you want with this. I just make them squares because I like the way it looks. You guys can do whatever you want, and of course you can change the color to whatever you like as well. Then we have the EMA clouds, all right, and you can turn these on and off if you want to as well. If you just want the short ones, if you just want the long ones, you can turn all of them on and off as you please. So you'll have that as well. And then let's see, you can turn the boxes off, of course. And then you can turn the labels off if you want to as well. So a lot of customization with this thing. We are never done with this this product, but we're gonna continue to make it better. And a lot of you are having a lot of success. It's like every day I have 4, 5, 6 of you guys with progress, profits, passing evals, all kinds of stuff. So it's really, really inspiring to see. it's great to be a part of, and we're gonna continue to make this thing better so that you guys are able to make as much money as possible trading, and we're able to really scale this thing up. Okay, so really, really good there. Holding trade after the live combo yesterday, doing much better. Good, Brendan. Good. Great to see that. Jesse, sorry you got to run back to work, boss. Hopefully you can check back in a little bit later. We should be live for a few hours today. Got 5 of you guys on stream so far. We'll see what the market's doing. We've got the ATR kind of low already on the day, which isn't great. We ideally would like to see it a little bit higher. So maybe we'll get some moves here. Let's look at what Forex Factory has for us. Not a whole lot. Let's see. Job openings was a little bit higher than expected. Okay, so that's interesting, and that could be one of two things. Job openings typically are roles that are unfilled. Ideally, that's good because that means there's room for employment. You don't want that thing too high, you don't want it too low either. But maybe in this market, it's not what it's looking. It's not what the market's looking to see right now. So we'll have to wait and see and kind of get a closer eye on that. Markets overall are down barely, so we are barely down on the day. So we're really chopping around. We're trying to get long, we're trying to get short. So we'll just be patient and see what we get here. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna turn some of these dots off for just a moment. And the reason I wanna do that is just to clean up my chart a little bit. So let's go here. All right. So what are we seeing? Here's kind of what I'm seeing here with price is we're not really looking to make new lows here. We're kind of sloping down here. So we just have to be patient. And if we can get price to get outside the channel, that'd be awesome. And if we can get that, that'd be lovely. But we are just now waiting to see. On the 5-minute chart, and make sure you guys can see my 5-minute perfectly fine. Okay, great. Let's move my face just a little bit. There we go. On the 5-minute, we kind of have this rejection of this high up here, this 223 level. And if I go to the daily, are we approaching new highs? We still are. So we're about 130 points away from all-time highs. And if we look at the daily chart, this is kind of what it looks like. We have price outside the channel. You know, we're looking at a little bit of a pullback right here. It's possible that we get ourselves like a nice run up here if we're looking at just price action. Now the daily doesn't move like that, right? It doesn't move like a 1-minute chart, but it is very possible that we get something like that. Okay, so let's go back to the 5-minute. It looks like we have another trade popping up here. So let's see what this one wants to bring us, and we'll try to capture it. All right, so we got price flying down here. If we get a pullback, we do. I'm gonna go sell right there, late entry, but I'm gonna see if I can get price to really fly down here. 80, 40. Okay, there's 140 on this trade, 180, 120, 180, 200, take profit hit. Okay, 320, 420. Okay, we're gonna take 420 on that one. Another really good trade there. Yeah, we ended up getting about 420 on that trade, really good. Let's see if we can wait around and capture ourselves another trade as well. So let's see what we got. All right, so price, whoa, I thought I held out to pass this eval in this trade, or close to it. All right, so really good move here. Looks like we have a little bit of direction of price. Let's see if we can get ourselves another solid entry here. On this trade here, I might want to get in as the candle opens. I might want to wait a second. I want to see kind of what this candle finishes as, and then we'll go. Let's see what we got. Okay, so price pushing up a little bit. I'm gonna go sell right there. And I think I was probably a little, no, it looks like I was about right. Let's see. Maybe I was a little early. Hard to tell at this point. Price is still chopping. And what I want to see is price get down to here. There's 400, 520, 280, 480, okay, 6, 7, let's see what we got here. 740, 760, 8, 680, okay. 560, 600. Wow. Okay, so it was 600 bucks, now I'm up 20. 140, we're really chopping here. 200, 280, 240, 260. Okay, $280, $320. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get out at 260. We had 700 on that, and we didn't capture it. So really interesting trade there. Now, like, here's what we're doing. We're starting to build. We don't see price making new lows yet. So let's see what we get here, and let's see if we can be a little bit more patient. I want to see price pull up a lot here, and then maybe we'll take a sell as it re-enters our zone here. So let's see. Oh, I think price is going to keep going higher here. Okay, and here's the thing about this position, like this trade, is we could find ourselves in a situation like we found ourselves last time. All right, so I entered that trade, and maybe I'm a little early, maybe I'm a little bit aggressive on this one. Let's see. So we're down 80, down 20, down 80. Let's see, we got down 100. Okay. I'm not too worried, but if we get price to explode back up into the channel, that would not be great. What I'm seeing here is a lot of selling, and we have buyers stepping in down here, which is fine. I don't need this thing to come back down to even. All I need it to do is get back down a little bit further. So there's 380, there's 620, okay, there's 600. All right, so let's get 700 on that trade. So really good trade there. And we are at $26,457 on this eval. So I am exactly $43 away. So really good trading here so far this morning. We are crushing these moves here. So really good trading. The updated model seems to be doing exactly as I like it to see. Let me go back to bar replay really fast. I want to make sure that I wasn't entering a bad, okay, perfect. So we're still live. You know, I'm gonna let price dance and figure itself out. But on this trade here, I let price roll all the way back up, and I took a sell. And the reason that I let it roll up, let me get the model off here for just a second, is when I see price make this sort of move down in the big down, okay? And then we have this candle where it moves, but it's inside. It doesn't make a new low, it doesn't make a new high compared to the last candle. It just kind of sits inside. We will definitely see price start to make a higher push. We've seen that multiple times. You guys have seen me trade. You've seen this a lot of times. It happens quite a bit. And so we had this candle here, and it pushes up. Now, my entry was somewhere like right here at this 96 level, and I'm pretty sure at 97 was where it peaked out, maybe a little higher. And so I didn't need price to pull all the way back down. I didn't need to get back to the open. I didn't need it to get red. I just needed it to get back a little bit lower. We were able to capture some solid profit on that trade here. Okay, so we should have been done with this eval because I should have gotten out down here on that trade, but we didn't get out, and that is okay. So let's get out of bar replay mode, and now we can see that price is starting to build up a little bit. Now, the model is probably calling for some longs right here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take that considering what I've just seen. Okay. So we kind of just seen price do this. Now, I'm looking for maybe a short, and the reason for that is I'm seeing price reject up here and push down. Now, I don't necessarily want to go for a short just yet. I mean, I could. What I'm really looking for, though, is price start making some new lows here. Like, not lows, but get red and continue this downward trend. So down, plop up, down. And it looks like we're going to get price to move back up here, I think it seems. So let's see. Okay. So let's see if we can get maybe a little buy action here and close this one out. I'm gonna go long right there. Let's see if I'm wrong on this one. Okay. Even. Again, we just need like $80 or so. Let's close that one out, down 180. That's fine. Still, we need about 300 bucks on this next trade. Try to take a bit of a flyer there. Let me see if I'm gonna take this trade again. I think I mistimed it. Let's see. 80, 200, 140. Let's see what we got. 100, 120. Come on, go up. All right, close that one out. Okay, we need about 500 bucks now. So missed on a couple trades, being aggressive. Let's see. I want to wait. I'm trying to get this thing passed, but if I get by trading too much, I'm gonna end up blowing up the stupid account. So let's wait. Be patient. Sell right there was kind of what I was looking for. Right here, I should have seen it a little bit earlier. When this candle closed red, I should have seen this coming. So that's fine. Let's wait for the next candle, and we'll get ourselves a short here. So let's get back to the live stream here. Really good, really good, really good. 13, yeah, no doubt. We're doing good. Thanks, Brendan. We're feeling pretty good about this market so far this morning. We've got enough movement. As long as the ATR is above about 6 or 7, we should be okay. So let's see. We got price dumping right here. Then I should have been short up here. I called it, but I didn't take it. So, you know, there's that. Let's see. And where are we? In here. we're at 19. Okay, so we're about 20 minutes or so. All right, so let's go sell right there. And I gapped into that one, which is nice. Okay, so we're at 19. There's 420, 440. So there's 420 on that one. And where does that put us for the account? We're 60 bucks shy of our eval passing here, which had I just held on, I would have had that, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't blow up this account. So really good trading here so far. We are at 26,440 inside this account. So we are just waiting and chilling to see what comes next. So really good scalping this morning. We're hitting some really good trades. We just got to be patient and let the market come to us. And then I should be done with this thing in this next trade. Again, I only need $60, which oftentimes can be very difficult to get from time to time. All right, so we got price pushing back up. Now here's what I'm noticing here is we got price making a making a support line there. We had price peak out down here. And so on the 5 minute, this is still lovely price action. This is a great price action. We're sloping down. I like what I'm seeing. I got predictions down. And I got this candle already making a new low based on this previous candle. So far, if this changes, it changes. But I have this candle closing, and again, we have 2 minutes, or a minute and a half. But if it closes lower than this one, then I like what I'm seeing here. That means there's still more selling than buying. Okay, but we might have a bit of a stutter step and a slowing of price. Again, now I only need 60 bucks, and so I could get in here and start scalping around, but I also gained back 500 bucks doing that. I was fucking around, so don't want to do that. Let's see what we got here. Let's keep going. All right, so we don't necessarily want to go heavy long from here just yet. I don't know if that's what the price is calling for. I'm also not entirely sure I want to go short either. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing here. I saw price get down to here and here, and then it reversed back up. So this candle could get down to here and reverse back up. I could take a buy right there and see what happens, but I don't want to do that. We're gonna be patient, be patient. And we'll just kind of wait and see. All right, so let's see if we can wait for this thing to flip around, and we will be, okay, so maybe take a buy right there. That could have been 60 bucks. That would have been definitely 80 bucks right there. But let's be patient. You have to consider commissions as well. Now this line only means something until price busts through it, and then this one means something only until price busts through it, so we'll see. But again, on the 5 minute over here, and make sure you guys can see my 5 minute clearly. On the 5 minute, like we definitely have price sloping down, so we want to make sure that we're keeping that in mind, because even though it looks like price is dancing, we're still getting good slopage here. So we'll keep that going there. All right, so new candle forming. Price pushes down, we're pushing back up. Okay, now price rejected this level, and let's see what it wants to do. If it gets all the way up here, I'll probably go ahead and sell it. So there's that. Wait for it. Oh, I think I missed my spot. Higher. If it keeps making new highs, I'm gonna go short, but maybe I missed it here. All right, let's see. Yeah, I definitely missed my chance up there. Now, I can still sell this thing. I don't know if I want to take it yet. I missed it. Okay, so let me get this off the chart for just a second. Here's where price rejected that kind of previous candle high. I saw that. I didn't read it properly, and for that, I missed out on an easy trade. All right, so that's fine. Again, we're still sitting at about 40 bucks to pass this eval. So let's be patient here. No, that's a project we're working on. All right, so let's see. So price going up, yeah. Now, here's what the 5 minute candles say. I think short is still appropriate. We're just gonna have to be really patient. Like we take a short right here, not a big deal. But we have price inside the channel. It's obviously made a new low. And on the 5 minute here, let's see. On the 5 minute here, we have this low there, and we have this like little put right or short right here. Now I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna delete this off the chart actually. I'm gonna make it like a zone so you guys can see this. But we have price essentially like reject this area. Now it rejected it once. It pushed deep into it, and we took some puts there, or some shorts rather. Took some shorts there, and it was really good. Then price gets into here again and rejects and pushes strongly up. All right, so that's really interesting, considering this looks like a nice buy zone for price, and it's been a nice supply and demand, support and resistance line ever since. Now let's see if we can get price to pull back a little bit. Oh, I missed it, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think I missed that one. Missed that trade, and I should have been in it. I just didn't get into it, and of course, it's super profitable. Okay. But you guys should be able to see all these things that I'm seeing here, right? Which is price is moving, I think, very predictably this morning, and because of that, we're taking some good trades. Now, this is what I'm referring to here. The 5 minute and the 1 minute look the same if you draw it like this. So touch, which is this touch here, push down, which is that push down there, and then this movement right here, which is this candle right there. Okay, so it looks like we have price really, I'm gonna go, I wanna pull the trigger on this and just get this eval over with. The reason that I'm not is because I wanna make sure that I'm following all the same rules that I would normally trade. I don't wanna try and make 60 bucks and again lose 500 like I just did before. All right, so we're gonna be patient here, and if I had to guess, maybe we'll see price go back up. But what I'm seeing is price basically make these new, put the signals on here. Take the clouds off for just a moment. What I'm seeing is price not being able to make a new high here. So, and I could be lying, but I'm seeing there and I'm seeing there as being, which is right here, as being very difficult resistance levels. And again, it's only difficult until price blows past it. But I didn't take a long right there because I felt like price might be trying to come back down. It's obviously not, which is great. And then we'll now have ourselves a new trade to potentially take. On the 5 minute chart, let me put the EMAs back on. On the 5 minute chart, and same thing is happening again, but on the 5 minute chart, we have price strongly reject and it's pushing back up. Very easy to see on that. And so let's see what we get here. See if we can get price to give us something to chew on, and then we'll take it. Let's see, so we got price above the 50 EMA, price above our 5 and 12, and we're running a bit, and I want to see price get outside the channel here and get back over to like this region in here. Okay, I'm gonna go long right there. Oh, gapped into that one pretty poorly. All right, so minus 260 on that one. That was just a bad trade. I wanted it and I didn't get what I was looking for. So we are now we're at 26,247. So we need 300 bucks on our next trade here to pass. A little less than that, but that'll do it. All right, my bad on that one. Let's take another trade here and see what we get. So a little scalpy there, didn't work out. And when I'm going through evals, and even when we're trading inside our performance accounts, the amount of like trades that we take and the losses and wins that we have, like, is important, but like your win rate isn't the most important thing. Okay, the truth is that the most important thing is your P&L. Are you profitable or are you not profitable? And if you're profitable, it doesn't matter if you win 10% of your trades. If those 10% that you win make up for the 90%, then like you're good. Who cares, right? If like think about it like venture capital, people who invest in businesses, Shark Tank as an example, they aren't looking to win 80 or 90%, right? If you look at those as trades, as in they put money in and they hope that they make more money later, they're not looking to make money on every single deal. They hope they do, but they know for like the math says that they're probably not going to. But if they can get a 100x return or a 10x return on one of their 10 investments, then the one makes up for all of them, okay? Same thing with trading. Not that we want to look for just only home runs, although I'm glad I didn't, I went long on this one and I didn't keep it. That was silly. Or did I go short? I don't remember what I just did my last trade. Point is that we don't want to look for just home runs, but we do need to make sure that like, it's not a huge deal if we take a loss every once in a while. We have to just battle and keep trading. Let's go long right there. Okay, we got price flying up, and we're gonna hope for get a reverse here and have price fly. There's 220, 260, okay, 280. Again, remember we need like 300 bucks on this trade, and I really don't want to take it on another one. 300, 320. Okay, I think that was 3. Boom. All right, so 26,575. I will show you guys that inside of my account here. Give me 1 second. Let me move this, make my face a little larger. Okay. And then I'm going to bring up my trading panel here. And I think, yeah, right here, here we go. So we have 26,575 on that. So super, super, super solid trading there. we were able to capture some really good moves there, and we are sitting in a really good spot. So really, really good there. I guess it doesn't even matter if I show you guys my account numbers. It doesn't really fucking matter, does it? So here we go. So this is my actually 59th Apex account. I need like 500 is what I really need. I need like 500 bitches. But there we go. P&L 26,575 on that. So we have passed this eval. So really, really good trading there. Let's see if we can go ahead and get ourselves some more accounts. So let's do this. I'm gonna make my face big and let's see if we can flip around to a new account. So just give me 1 second and we're gonna get into a new one. So eval number 1 is passed on the day. Do we have room and capacity for another one? All right, so let's get to work here. We are back. Okay, so $25,000 eval passed on our live. Really, really good. Thank you, Brennan. Very exciting there. Let's go past eval, 30 minutes. Great work. Awesome. Thank you, Brennan. Pumped to do that on live. All right, so we just made $1,500 in our first, let's see, that was like 30 minutes of trading. So really, really good there. That'll be some good, a good video to put out for you guys. I don't even know what my win rate was. I have no clue. I also don't care. It just doesn't matter to me, right? So we had a trade, we made $300 and something to close it out. But at the end of the day, like the amount of times that I win versus lose is less important than the amount of money that is made, right? If I go 9 for 10 and I lose money on the day, then what does that say about me as a trader, right? I win small, lose big. It's not good. If I go 40% win rate, but I'm profitable on the day, what does that say? That means that I'm taking a lot of trades potentially. I'm swinging, but my wins are hitting, right? And so I don't know, maybe I was 50% on the day, maybe I was a little less than 50% on that trade, on those trades. I don't even know how many that was. I'll have to go back and look and check for you guys. Point is that it doesn't matter. Like we have to get over the win rate conversation. We have to get over the I win this many trades and I lose this many trades. Like, to be frank, who gives a shit? Who cares how many trades you win and lose? I don't care. Your win rate to me matters 0. I do not care about your win rate. I don't care. Stop asking me about it. Stop bothering me about it. I don't care about your win rate. Okay, I want you guys to make money, all right? And making money comes by taking responsible trades. And if you get into a trade that you don't feel confident about, get out. A lot of you guys just hold and like, well, I'm not confident about it, so I'm just gonna like stay in it and see what happens. And because it worked out once or twice for you, you get this bad like muscle memory of like, I'm gonna do it again. And most times it doesn't work out for you, right? Like 8 or 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out. And a couple times that it does work out, it like doesn't work as much as as you think it would. Or it doesn't work enough times to make up for the ones that it doesn't work out. So we gotta just continue to be responsible and take good trades. But again, I don't care. If you guys win half of your trades, I don't care. That's great. If you guys use the model and you win half of your trades and you're profitable, I'm good. If you guys, win a bunch of trades and you get payouts and you're feeling great and you're, 50% profitable, here's the thing. You go out and about and you tell people that you're a day trader, you're a scalper, you're this, you're that, and they ask you, okay, well, how much money are you making? Like, that's the question they ask. And maybe I even said that wrong. If you guys go out and you hit the town, you tell somebody, yeah, I'm a day trader. The first question isn't like, what's your win rate? Like, nobody asks that. Like, okay, how much money do you make? Like, that's the question. Nobody gives a shit if you take 100 trades and you win 40 of them, or if you take 100 trades and you win all of them. No, nobody cares about that, right? What matters the most is how much money you're making. So let's keep the main thing the main thing. Winning and making money is the most important. I'm looking for a short here. I'm gonna go sell right there. Probably a bit aggressive. Let me see. Yeah, probably a little bit too aggressive there on that one. Let's see what we got here. So there's 60, there's 20, there's 100. Yeah, I was a little early on that one, but still worked out. 120, okay, 180, 460, 400. All right, I think I was 480 on that one. I think. Let me go to my. Yep, 480 on that one. Really good trade. So let's keep going on that. So new eval, guys. We are in a new 25K eval. We're gonna continue to keep this thing rolling. So we have price essentially doing what we want. And when we have that, we have enough, not price, if we have enough movement, we're good. I'm gonna go, ooh, don't tempt me. I wanted to go short right there. I really did. All right, let's look for another sell here. All right, is price building up or not? Let's see. So is price building up here, or am I looking for a sell? Let's see there. The sun finally gets covered by clouds. My eyes were fucking burning. All right, so I should have gotten to a sell right there. We would have closed. Oh, we would have closed it out. And we missed out on some profit anyway, so better that we didn't. Okay, choppiness is green or blue. I keep saying green because you guys call it green. It's blue. We're looking for a short here. All right, so be patient here. Let's see what we got. All right. We got 80 of you guys watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. It also helps me know like what kind of content you guys want. I put out videos, and from time to time, like I think they're gonna be good, and they perform like ass, or I think they're really bad and they perform well. I don't know. So we're figuring this thing out. The whole YouTube algorithm is still a bit foreign to me. I will figure it out, but I haven't yet. And so what that means for you guys is let me know what kind of content you guys do want, and we'll probably try to make it, because at this point I'm basically just guessing on what you guys want to see. So anyway, let me know what you guys want, and we'll go from there. But make sure you like and subscribe. It means a ton to me, and it helps me figure out where to take this thing, because it means a ton. So got 9 of you guys watching. Happy to see that. So far today, if you're new, we made $1,500 in our first Apex eval. You can actually go back and rewind and find that. So we just passed our first 25K eval. We are trading in our second eval, and right now we are up. Here's our 60 account. We're up $467, and so we need to be patient and continue on this path, because we are rocking and rolling. So we're up, what is that, $500 again? 460. We're up $500 so far on the day. We need another 1,000, and what this looks like to me is we're trying to find the right spot. So let's see. So we got price dancing a little bit. Let's go sell right there. Okay, nice trade. We got in at the right time. 60, 40. Okay, 120, 20. Man, price is really lagging behind, which is fine. 120, okay. 60, 40. All right, so let's close that one out at 40. I probably got out a little bit too early on that one. We ended up making about $100 on that. It's not bad. So I for whatever reason, my trading view was just like lagging whatever price was doing. So $100 on that trade, not bad. We're up almost $600 on this account. We're up $600 on this account, so pretty good. Let's keep being patient. So far we're up about a little over $2,100 on the day already, and we are at we're 37 minutes in. So $2,100 in 37 minutes isn't bad at all. We will take that. Okay, really good trading here. All right, so here's what I have. I have price slowing down and starting to make this like curl position here. I wasn't calling for a long on this. I'm not calling for a short either, but I do have price stopping. Okay, so I got price basically trying to make a new low here, and here, and it's kind of flopping. So I have that box there. I'll draw another one here. This is like my region of price gets in here, we buy. Price gets in here, we buy. That's what's been going on in the market at least. And so very curious to see what happens here. Again, price gets in here. Does it break through? It does. All right, so good. Well, does it though? Like, I don't know. If buyers step in, it looks like we just didn't have enough orders earlier, but if buyers are stepping in right here, well, then we got something. If we have sellers continuing to hold the trend, then we have something too. Now, taking a sell in here is dangerous, and so I'd probably look for, again, if this thing continues to fly down, then we'll look for a nice little pullback. So there we had a chance. I think this thing is going to give me some more action up here. So I'm going to be patient. Maybe it doesn't. Fuck, it didn't. So missed out on that one a little bit, because we definitely would have taken some profit there. All right, so really good. Continue to be patient here. Basically, we had price every time we got up here. Now, here's a different way to read this. Every time price got up here, we had sellers step in. So again, you can read the markets any way you want, but every time price got up here, we had sellers step in. Price gets up here, sellers step in. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go sell all the way up here, and let's see if we can get price to get there. Now, I'm looking at this without anything on the chart, and I'm just seeing this, right? Boom, boom. And as a matter of fact, we're seeing this too. Okay, so maybe price gets down here. Maybe price gets back on the 5-minute chart down to its lows. It likes that spot a lot. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, no problem. But let's just be patient here. All right, so I'm gonna take the sell limit off because I can't do a market order with the sell limit on. And okay, so we got price down here, hits our take profit. We're gonna be patient though. Let's see what we got. Okay, so nothing shaken just yet. This is a really good move, but there isn't a whole lot of entry opportunity here, number one. And number two, this is very difficult to see in real time and trust that your eyes are telling you the truth. I can go back on replay and I'll probably cuss at myself for not taking a short here, and maybe even this right here. But the truth is that when we're in real time, we're looking at this stuff. We can read this a number of ways. We have new wicks making and forming, which is great, but we also have these upside wicks too, and it's very difficult to know which way price really wants to go, especially because we're inside the channel for the most part. And on the 5-minute, we've just ranged between these highs over here and these lows over here. Okay, so interesting, but very happy to have you guys. I got 8 or 9 of you guys watching. Super exciting. Let's continue to wait, see what market wants to do here, see what price wants to do here, and then we'll take some really solid trades and try to pass a second eval here as well. Okay, so let's see what we got. Be patient, and we'll figure it out here. All right, so when I had price get down to here, I had buyers step in. I had a new buy signal on my 5-minute. I'm not bold enough to take a buy right here. That's just not my style. But it looks like when price gets into this zone, we're looking for buys, and here goes price, trying to fly back up, erasing wow, that's a 10-point swing right there on that candle from top to bottom. And we didn't make a clear, decision either way. Okay, so really interesting there. All right, so we have price into our zone here, and I like a sell. Don't get me wrong, I really like a sell. I just don't know what price wants to do. All right, so we have a nice slope edge. This should be easy to see and hold through, but it just isn't. All right, let's see what we got. We can see if we can get price like all the way up here. I would sell that. I would definitely sell that. Maybe even like here. All right, so at 84, I'll take a sell. I don't think we're gonna get priced that high. I really don't, but we'll see. I do know that price isn't trying to make these new lows here. And anytime that you see this, like, it's no different than like Bitcoin going to 100K. It's like everybody knows Bitcoin is trying to get to 100K. And so if you hold Bitcoin and you're like, I believe in it, but like, I don't really believe in it that much. I'd rather take some profit. Then I'm gonna sell a little early. Ooh, I'm already down 80 bucks on this trade, so that was quick. Up 40, up 20, okay? Down 20, down 60. Let's see, down 120. Interesting here. Okay, so down 300, so we're gonna get out of that trade. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna get out of that trade. Not a huge deal there. And let's see, I don't know if I wanna sell just yet, but I know I'm looking at price bouncing. And here's the thing, so I called it and I got in just a little bit too soon, I think. I could have made some money, but 20 bucks wasn't enough for me. On our 5-minute chart, let me make sure you guys can see my 5-minute properly. On my 5-minute chart, we had price, we had basically a buy signal the last time price got into this zone. The last time price got into this zone, we had a buy signal, and then price reverses again on this candle right here. Okay, so we already saw that. We saw this happen and we didn't do anything about it. As a matter of fact, I did the opposite, I took a sell. And so bad trade, per se. But maybe we found some lows and we're ready to make some upward movement here. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna be patient, we're gonna see. Okay. Wait and see. Okay, so do I like a long here? Not really. ATR is at what? That 9. Okay, so our opportunities to make big, huge money on some of these trades is looking like it's gonna be start to shrink a little bit. Damn, on a 5-minute chart here, this was a wonderful setup. We had price push up and then immediately pull back down. I like that a lot. So let's see if we can get price to give us something here. All right. Let me know where you guys are watching from. What's going on? How's your morning going? What are you guys trading? What's your P&L for the day? How's it going? So far, actually, Brendan and I chatting back and forth. He's not with me right now, but he is trading, I assume. how's your guys' morning going? Let me know where you're watching from, where you're checking in from, and do you even trade futures? If you do, great. If you don't, why not? But happy to have you guys here. So far, we've passed an eval, and we're up $300 on our next eval, so doing good work here. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get price to push back down. That was the opportunity right there, that small wick at the top. I should have seen that coming and taken that trade, but we didn't. All right, so 6 point, 7 point move, pretty good. ATR again is still at about 10, or maybe it's crawling back up. Yeah, it's about 10. Ooh, popping a little bit. This means, yeah, this candle must be flying. All right, so are we gonna make new lows here is the real question. Last time we got down here, we had buyers step in. I think sellers were prepared for that, and we're gonna continue to get price to push down. That's okay, but I'm gonna be patient here, and I do know that I like a short right here. The question is, do I wanna chase it or do I not? What's up, Todd? First time here, Hickory, North Carolina, sweet. Todd, happy to have you. We were just texting yesterday, so good to chat with you a bit there, and good to have you here. So let's see if we can get a short here. I might want to chase this one, I'm not sure yet. Let's see. All right, so sell right there, okay, early. Maybe too early, so we're gonna be down 4. We're gonna sell right there again. All right, there we go. I think I mistimed this one a bit, which is fine. I got into basically at the open, and if price flew down, I was gonna be a part of it. Because it didn't, that's not a huge problem. I still think price is gonna come down here, but it pulled back on us, so I was able to get in and reset this trade and make it move a little bit further. So I do need this thing to go about $400 for it to be even for me, but then I do think we're gonna get a little bit more than that. So there's 420 right there. 260, 300. Let's see, does price just automatically stop right here, or are we gonna get some downward movements? Let's see. Patient, and we're gonna hold this one a little bit longer than we usually do. Let's see what we can get here. So there's $20, so that's not good. Let's see if we can get price to pull back down a little bit, or if we're gonna go back into our channel here before price decides to make its move. Let's see. So even, down, even, down, even, down. Okay, minus 60, minus 80. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to this one only because I think price isn't done going down just yet. And it is. Okay, so there's $300. Let's see if we can get this thing back to even. If we can't, then we'll get out of it. But being down $300 in the trade isn't a huge deal, especially trading 4 contracts. There's 20. Okay, there's minus 40. Back to profit. Good. 160. There we go. 300. 260 on that one. Not the cleanest of trades. As a matter of fact, not the cleanest of trades at all. What are we up on this account? We're up $200 now. So we kind of didn't do anything with it. I chased this one here. And the reason for that, I was talking to Brendan yesterday about just some different ways to catch these moves. And basically the thing that I saw was that I wanted to make sure that I caught price running down. And I didn't. As a matter of fact, it bounced on me. So really interesting there. Had a little itch there. So theory didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. I want to go sell right there. I just didn't have the courage to do it. And probably for good reason. I had price bouncing here, and there goes price running. So let's see what we get here. I'm gonna go long right there. Poor fill, but let's see if I can squeeze out some money here. There's $20, there's $120 right there, now minus 20, minus 40. I want to see a buyer step in and push price higher, or if this is going to continue to be a downtrend. Either way, I really don't care, but I like basically what price is doing. Price is trying like hell to get back inside the channel, and so if that's the case, I want to trade it back to at least midway channel and see if we can catch some profit. So there's even, now we're up $20, okay, down, now we're back even. All right, 120, 140. Come on, can we get price to push up here? 120, there's $40. Well, let's see. So we're flip-flopping back and forth. Let's see if this is gonna give me a chance to get long some more on this next candle. There's 60, there's 100. Okay, minus 140 on that one, I believe. Okay, so we're back to just over $40 of profit. We had a chance to get out at $200, I think, or maybe 180 or so, and we didn't get it. And I like this position. I just didn't hold it long enough, and that's okay. When I'm trading, typically, I don't like to hold a position when it doesn't do exactly what I thought I was going to do immediately. And that could be a flaw in the way I trade, but it also keeps me from taking huge losses. And sometimes it prevents me from having big wins like this, where I had a trade, I jumped into it, it didn't do exactly as I wanted it to do, but then eventually it did. Now, what this says about this trade though, is probably that my entry wasn't great. Like had I entered somewhere down here, I'd only been down like 80 or 100 bucks, and then I could have ridden this for, $1,000 or something like that. But because it didn't occur the way I wanted it to, I had to get out and I missed this one. Well, it happened. Let's see. Excuse me. Jeez. All right. Allergic to bad trades, I guess. All right, so let's see what we got here. So prices flying up here. Are we done making lows is the real question. Let's see. Are we done making lows? Let's see. Okay. All right. Great work, Javier. Great work. Great. Brennan, 200 bucks on a PA account. Now trading another 200K eval. Nice, Brennan. Nice, Brennan. That's great. That's great. That's freaking awesome. Awesome work there. Got traders hitting some good things here. Javier, awesome trade on that big red candle. That's fantastic. Let's see if we can get ourselves a nice little long position here potentially, or if I'm gonna just wimp out. And ATR is down at 9. Unfortunately, if we get this thing down to like 6, we're gonna have to be done for the day because there isn't gonna be enough movement for us to really like risk money on these. Even though this would be a shorter live, I don't want that. But we can't trade when ATR is super low and the spread is like a whole point. Okay, we're not there yet, so we're gonna continue to keep going strong. But if it gets there, then we need to do something else. So really nice there, Javier. Great trade on that big red candle. That's awesome. Good to see that. Brendan, awesome work today as well. You were 1 day profitable inside of that PA account, and now you're moving on. So that's 1 day of profit, 1 day of trading. You need 4 more days of profit inside that Apex account, and then another few more to trade, and you'll be getting your first payout. So awesome work there. Awesome work. Remember that PA account for 25K is wait for a pullback here, see if we can get something. It's like 600 bucks is the most you can lose before it closes the account. So keep that in mind. I know you know that, but keep that in mind. All right, so we got price building up here. Really nice movement here. Look at our 5 minute just for a second. We have price really flying. So now these one candles are like the most tricky of all time to trade because it's pretty rare that you just see buying step in and just go. But we have a rebound off of price. Now, remember, I went long here and then I just didn't hold. So hell of a trade by me, just poor execution. So it means nothing, like it's a moral victory more than anything. So it means nothing, but like we did see that. Stern watching from Boulder, that's sick. Welcome, brother, welcome. If you guys haven't already liked and subscribed the channel, we're doing some good things here and we are building a lot of really good and successful trading happening today inside with the predictive model. So let's see if we can get a pullback here. Let's go long right there. Okay, a little early, that's fine. Okay, and we are going to be probably at the tail, not the tail end, but hopefully not. But we're going to be a little bit late to this trade. All right, there's 320, 160. All right, so let's not let this thing get away from us, but also let's see what we get here. 160, 140. Can we get price to build up a little bit or what? All right, so seller step in, minus 60 even. Let's see if we can get ourselves back to some nice trading here. All right, so 120, 140. There we go, 240, 200, 340, there we go. 300, 280. Okay. 400, there we go, 480, 500, 520. All right, we'll take 420 on that one. Really good trade, so that puts us back at 500 bucks up on this account. So really good trading there. Let's see if we get another pullback here. And we want a bit of a bigger one here. Looks like that's gonna be all, wow, horrible fill. Not even horrible, just the spread's big. And so we have to manage through that. All right, so there's 120, there's 60, 40. Okay, what are we doing here? Minus 40, plus 20, 100 bucks. There we go, 140, 260, 280. There we go, 400, 420, 360. All right, we'll take 380 on that one, I think it was. All right, so that puts us at 25,860 on the account. So 860 bucks up on this account. Really good trading here. Let's keep it going. So we are 54 minutes in. Really good. Let's keep it rolling here. Oh man, I could have finished it out. Gosh damn it. we could have finished that one out. So, all right, keep rolling because this is what we want to do. Now we have some seller step in right here. That's interesting, which means I'm looking for a deep pullback here. I'm looking for a deep pullback. Let's keep that in mind here. I don't want to chase it up here, although it could happen. I want to see price pull back. And if we get this move up first before we get a pullback, then I think price is going to reverse on me. Let's see. So I got price pushing up, hits our take profit, and I think it's going to pull back. Now, I don't know that for a fact, because if I knew it, I would have traded it. But that's my theory here, which means that this move isn't necessarily done, but it's going to get a little shaky here. It's going to be, you know, we're not going to get $500 movement, you know, up pretty quick. So let's be patient and see what we got here. Thanks, Brennan. Good. Thank you for that. And the new model is just so much better. We've improved it tremendously, and I'm just very excited about it. A lot of you guys have access to it. As a matter of fact, most of you either own it or you are trying it out for free. Either way, I'm very excited about the new model and what it's looking like, and so I will release that. Hopefully I can get done, maybe record some of these videos today and then have it out for you guys tomorrow. Now, here's what I'm seeing here is price bouncing at our 5 EMA, and so I'm gonna need price to really pull back before I get into this trade, maybe even back to this previous wick, and then maybe I'll go long, and I wouldn't even get it a little bit lower than that. I'm just not confident about this one, and so we're gonna see. So we're not making it, we haven't made a new wick high, we haven't made a new wick low either, and so I just wanna be patient, although buyers are stepping in. Let's see, buyers, nope, okay. All right, so we're kind of just waiting and seeing. Price gets into our buy zone, but not by much, and then it runs away, so that's good. I like that. Little 8-point movement there. ATR is high enough. Yeah, we got plenty of juice to keep trading here today, so that's good. But now that I see price and what it's doing, I don't know that I like. I'm gonna put my buy limit down there. I don't know what I like here, and so I'm gonna chill for a second. And yeah, I'm seeing price come back down. Now, this doesn't mean the move's over, but it does mean that I'm seeing this. Like, here's that little, like, I'm seeing that. You know what I mean? And maybe better said like this. And so I don't trade that, but I'm seeing it, so I can't unsee it. And here's our 5 minute. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit over here. All right, so we got price trying to get outside the channel, which is great. We want that. We do want that. And we basically erased some of these moves. Let's see what price is up to today. So we're barely green on that, on the S&P and futures, S&P and Qs. Sorry, barely red on S&P, green on Qs. That's good. Now the question is, like, is price stalling out here? Maybe. Maybe. The way I program this is I might be getting a red candle on this one here. Let me see. Let's see where this one finishes. Yeah, it's green. Okay, that's fine. Because based on the calculations, if this thing had closed a little bit lower, I think it'd have been a red, and I'd be really comfortable taking a short. But I'm not gonna take a short. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna wait, because even though price is chopping, it could continue. Now, because we're not getting a down wick here, I don't want to take this trade. Now, if we get price to pull back way deep, then I'll take a short, or a long rather, but I'm gonna wait. Oh man, that was it. I didn't take it. Let's see if it happens again. Dang, I thought it was gonna get a little bit lower, but it hit our channel and bounced back up, so that's good. Where is VWAP actually? I need to keep an eye on that. Deviation band means nothing. Okay, so that's fine. I had a chance to take a massive swing and I didn't do it, and that's fine, it happens. But I had a chance and I didn't take it. So, shoot. All right, loving you guys watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Really happy to have all you guys here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell somebody. We're doing good work over here, and we want to continue to do that. All right, so this thing is making new highs, which is good. So we should have this, the Q is quite green. Okay, Bitcoin's a little bit green too. That's good. Now we're just waiting for price to kind of stall out here and give us a new decision. So what I'm seeing here, and since I put this on here, it's going to blow past it. But like what I'm seeing here is this, yeah, is that this being the high. Same thing over here. Same thing. Now this is the relative. This is a little bit before that actually over there. So we're still seeing that. Let's mark a new one right there. we're seeing that as the high too. So this is more of a sell zone right here than anything. And we're seeing price start to maybe pull back a little bit. We're gonna see the choppiness picked up. We're seeing the candles have larger and larger wicks. So let's see what we get here. It could be time for us to start looking for some shorts. So let's be patient, because one thing about the system, and this might be some new training that I put together, is when price is ready to reverse, it will fight like hell to get back inside the channel. Price will fight to get back inside the channel. The channel is the average range of a particular set of candles, okay? And so price will fight to get back in this case, pull back down. Now, unless there's a strong trend, which we kind of have right now, price will start to look a little bit shaky, and it will start to pull back here, okay? So we're gonna be patient for that. We're either gonna be patient, wait for a pullback, as in this candle goes red, and then we have another red candle, and then we go short, or we have price pull back a lot, we take another sell, and then we keep going long. When you have these type of moves, you just have to be patient and let price give you some real clarity. I don't have any clarity right now. I don't know where price is going to go, so we're going to be patient and we're going to wait. And I probably won't have to wait longer than 4 or 5 minutes to get a move here, because once I do, we'll know what we're looking for. All right, so let's see what we got. Okay. Price peaks up. Okay, I'm looking for a short here. Let me see if I can get price to get back up into here, and then I'll take a sell. Where we at? I don't feel great about this one. Don't feel great about this one at all. 20 bucks, 40 bucks, 100 bucks, 140. Okay, I close out 20 bucks on that one. So still at $800. Fine, probably gonna be a little bit more. The spread right now was half a point. What that means is that when I get into the trade, I need this thing to move half a point before I'm even profitable, before it even gets to where I want it to be. So that stinks, right? We don't want to see that. But now I'm trying to get this short action here. All right, so let's see what we got. If we get price to pull back up here, I'm gonna go short. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna go short here if price pushes back up here. So we're gonna go short right there. And ooh, that one took off on me. I'm gonna go sell right there. And again, I'm waiting. I think I see price pushing back down. I think what I'm seeing here is true. And so let's see if we can get that. So we close out that one at 200 bucks, bad trade. But then let's see if we can get this reversal here to give us what we're looking for. There's 140, 100, minus 20, minus 100, minus 120, minus 20. So we're bouncing back and forth. It looks like we're kind of fighting for price right here. 140, 220, 240, 400, 460. We'll take 340 on that one, I think, which puts us back to where we were before. So we had a couple bad trades, and then we had a small one, we had a loss. Looks like my loss was a little bit larger than 200 bucks, I think. And then we had a win for basically 400 bucks. So really good there. Let's see if we can we're looking for a reversal here. We're looking for price to get back inside our channel a little bit, or at least get close to it. So let's look for a sell right there. Oh man, the spread being as high as it is really hurts. All right, minus 260. We're gonna hold here for just a second. Minus 220, minus 100, even. There's $100 right there. 80, 40, 140. Here we go. 160. You got to fight for me, dog. Okay, we're up 160. Now we're down 40, down 60. See what we got here. There's 20 bucks, 20. Man, really fighting. Price is really fighting. There's minus $100. So I think we're right here. We have price dancing a lot, and I don't want to close it out for nothing. There's 320. There's 220 on that one, or 120. I don't even know what that was. All right, so we have okay. So we're up $971 on this account. So we need another 500 bucks to pass, and we are at ATR's at 9. So I'm gonna be cautious here. I think price is gonna fight to get back inside the channel, and so I'm gonna look for another short right there. Ooh, entry wasn't terrible, wasn't great, wasn't terrible. 80, 120, okay. There's plus 20 right there, minus 20, plus 20, minus 100, okay. Patient, patient, patient. And now I'm being really aggressive here, and the reason for that is I just see price flying down, and I don't want to miss it by trying to hold too long. Now, what that causes me to be down about 160 to 200 bucks per entry, which isn't great. I need price to move a lot for me to get profitable, but there's 160, 140, 100 bucks, 120. Okay, let's see if we can close out at 60 on that one. Okay, we're up just about $1,000. I'm gonna go sell right there again. So there's price flying up. And again, I like a short right here. I'm not ultra confident that price is done going up, but I do like my position here. Let's see what we got. So we're now 120. This could get a lot worse. 180. Let's see. 240, 280. Okay, we'll take minus 160 on that one, I think. That's fine. We're up $800 in this trade. All right, so now we do see price looking to go higher here. So let's see if we can get a long right there. Okay, 80, 100. Okay, we're following what the model says. Model says long, so we're gonna go long. Okay, and I don't know if I'm doing this one right here. Let's see. I might have been a little bit aggressive here. Minus 60, minus 20. If we can get about 200 bucks on this one, I'll be fine. Okay. Price is really dancing here. 160, 140. Get your ass up there. There we go. 100, 160, 140. We'll take $100 or $80 on that one, so we should be up just about 900 bucks on this account. All right, so a lot of scalping right there. We did end up making money, so we got back to profit on that entire exchange right there. But that's dangerous trading. To be honest with you, that's very difficult for me to do. Probably shouldn't have done that. It worked out. What I saw. Let's go bar replay, and we'll let the 5-minute guide us here a little bit. So I called the market about every candle. Some of these trades just weren't great. I didn't take profit as much as I should have. Let's keep going. All right, so we have price pullback right here, and I don't remember if I took a short here or not. I'll have to go back and look at the account. But I saw price not making a new high, so we saw that. We saw price drop down here. We capitalized on that. We saw price jump up, down, and then we took a short over here. That one was difficult, and here we are back again. And so it's been kind of a rough, bumpy ride, but remember I told you, price will fight to get back inside the channel here. So let's see if we can get a sell here. I'm gonna go short right there. Spreads are enormous, so that just stinks. I should be up about 40 bucks on that one. All right, so we got price inside the channel, and I'm looking for this thing to come down. Now, I don't think it's gonna touch the outside of the channel, but I am looking for this thing to come down. All right, so I don't wanna trade inside the channel, but when I have price re-enter the channel, I've got myself a pretty good spot here. So let's see. This is one, if it gets up to here, I'll probably have to close out and then I'll re-enter. But let's see what we got. We have price moving quite a bit. All right, so 100 bucks, 180, we're down 240. Okay, 240. Patient, patient, patient. I have to be patient here because we're seeing a lot of dancing and price could explode for us. And if we get up or down, 300 bucks, we'd probably be happy with that. Let's see, 240 minus 140. Let's see. We're dancing at this 260, 240. There's 300, 360. Being patient, being patient. Okay, there it is. We're gonna close that one out at minus 60, I believe. Whoa, a little bit more than that, maybe like minus 80, I think. So we're up $700 in this account, so not a huge issue. But we have, this is kind of what I thought what price was gonna do. It's just hard to tell when you're not, when you're in the trade. So we had price, let's move this off the chart for just a second. We had price come down, pop up, my entry should have been over here, and then it flew back down. We would have passed the eval had we entered over here. Now the reason I didn't enter the trade when it pulled back was I wanted to see if I could get price to fly down. It didn't. We got out at basically break even, so we didn't really, no harm, no foul there. But let's see if we can get price to give me something again. Let's see what we got. All right, so, okay, let's see. If we get price to pull up again, like pull back into here, we'll take a short. Let's see. I'm gonna go short right there. Okay, my entry was hasty or was it good? Looks like it was decent. A little hasty. 280 right there, 160. So I'm thinking price is gonna continue to come down. My entry again was just too soon, but we'll see what we got here. Up 20, minus 40, ATR is at 8. Okay, there's 100 bucks right there, 120. You better fall. Wow. All right, so sitting at this even, up 80, there's 120, there we go, 140. Okay. Down 100, down 20, down 80. So we're really dancing here, and I'm not sure if buyers are stepping in right here. I mean, they obviously are because price is going up, but I'm not sure if overall this thing is going to continue to move up or if it's going to continue to come back down. So we have to be patient here. All right, there's minus 280 on that, and let's see what we get here. Okay, there's 340 on that one. Yeah, we're gonna have to be super patient here. We're up $400 in this account, so that's fine. Not a huge deal. We just gotta be patient. Okay. 1050. Okay. All right. Being patient, being patient. Let's say buyers stepped in and we're pushing price back up. So now what we need to see is price really get outside the channel. So I don't like to trade inside the channel, but what I was seeing, and hopefully you guys are seeing some of this too. Also up 733. Great work, Brennan. Great work. Let's see here. Let's make sure we copy that. Okay. What we're seeing, and I don't like to trade inside the channel, but when I do, what I'm seeing here is when price, let's get the clouds off of there for just a moment so that you guys can kind of see some of this, a little bit, the way I see it at least, is, let's get the whole thing off. Put the clouds back on and get this off the chart for just a moment. Do I have a long position building here? No. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Maybe. Long? Okay, so I got long right there. I don't know if that's the wisest of moves. Let's see what we got. I have price outside the channel, pulling back in the channel, and ideally buyers step in and push price up because you guys pushed me on the last trade, so that'd be cool if you could continue this. Minus 80, minus 60, minus 40, minus 100, minus 60. So we got price sitting, patient. Haven't been green on this trade yet, so there we go, there's a little bit. 40, minus. Okay. Minus 200, minus 100, minus 60. So we definitely have some buying here. We just don't have enough to push price higher than, and I want to get price up to that 34 level, so we're about 6 points away. I don't know if this candle is going to be the one that does it. Let's see if this one is. Nope. Okay, I'll close that one down. All right, so nothing there. We're still up in this account barely, but we are up. We've kind of traded this thing back down, so that's not great. And we've been trying to trade the fuckery in here, and it just hasn't been smart. So we got to wait for price to make a new move here. It looks like we're not going up, but trading back to sell in here isn't the wisest thing either. So we got to just be super patient with this thing. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot going on right now. But based on what I'm seeing in price, ATR's at 8, so we have not a whole lot of room. Based on what I'm seeing here, we gotta be patient. So we traded this account up to almost $1,000. We're back down to just positive, like $50 I think, or something like that. So we just gotta wait. Let's see, what are we exactly? $54, something like that. Oops. Just do like that. Yeah. We're up $100. All right. So nothing major. All right. So we're waiting. What we want to see, and let me go back to the point I was making before, is if we take off the signals and the EMA clouds for just a moment, when I have price outside the channel and then gets back into the channel, what I like to do is take a short into that because I think price is pulling back to where it should be. The channel is basically where price should be. When it's outside the channel, we've got ourselves an extended price, which is good. We want to ride that trend. We're building trend. When we have price inside the channel, we kind of expect price to be there, and so it could do any number of things, right? It'll just trade back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until there is a new reason for price to leave the channel, right? So we're hanging in there. Now, this I expected. I took a couple trades here that I shouldn't have, like these right here. I shouldn't have, obviously, but I expected price to do this and then do this. Instead of this green candle here, I expected this red candle to be here, and price just boom, flies down, right? It didn't happen. By the way, same thing here. Okay, so we had price pull up, pull back. I got blown out of my trade here, and the price continued to go up. Here, got out of my trade, price continues to go down, then it goes back up. So it's hard to time these things, but when you see price re-enter the channel, you typically have a candle or two that you can get some good trades in. So here's another one, outside the channel, back inside the channel, outside the channel. This one doesn't give you a whole lot of opportunity. This one does though. Back inside the channel, boom. Back inside the channel, it did move enough for you to make some money. Back inside the channel a little bit, not a lot. This one was a good one. That one was a good one, although there's no opportunity to get in on that. This one was a great one, except you got stopped out here. It's the open, so I don't want to trade that. So it, like, looking at it this way works and it makes sense. But the violence of movement, or the amount of movement you need, has to be a lot. And if you don't get it, you got to get out. And so that's what happened to me, and that's okay. Like, it's fine. Ideally, I want price to be outside the channel, and I'll have some good trades. But for now, I kind of have to be patient and wait. So we'll chill. We will chill. All right. So let's see. Nothing special moving. We got it. I don't know that we're gonna see price come all the way back down. Like, that'd be cool, but I don't think we're going to get that. Although, speaking of the double. So we'll see. If we get price to come out down here outside the channel, then we'll take it. And if we get price to cross like back up here, then we'll look at it. But we got a wide zone of things that could happen, so we just gotta wait. We can't do anything until we get price to do something outside of that. Let me know where you guys are watching from. If you're getting some value from this, if some of this is making any sense. You know, we want to make sure that we're trading the right way. Every so often, when price is like, when it's real time and you're looking at it, you know, it can be quite confusing. And so we just have to remember that, hey, we have some basic rules here. Like, for instance, I'm looking for a short here, and this could be right, but I have the spread at 0.5 point, which is really high. And I've got price chopping inside of my channel. So there's just not a whole lot for me to really be taking here just yet. Just gotta be patient. Where are you guys watching from? You know, what trades have you taken today? How are you doing? You know, really excited to have you guys here. Let's see. Check a couple emails. Check a couple messages. Apple Podcast of the Year. Nobody cares. All right. Let's see what we got here. How are we doing? How are we doing? Got 12 of you guys watching. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you guys want a free trial of the predictive model, I'll add that here really quick. Let's see. You're up 20 on the day, and the free trial is still available for Indicator Right. Yes, it is. If you'd like a free trial. Okay. We are just engaging with the chat a bit. But really good trading today. We've got some awesome things happening. So really excited. We gotta wait though. We gotta wait and see what price wants to do. We'll peak out at noon, so we have another hour and a half potentially. So if price does nothing, it does nothing. But you know, we need about $1,000 here or so, maybe a little more, to get us going. All right. So if you guys want a free trial, if you'd like a free trial, all you have to do is go to this link right here. And that will take you there. Okay, you just click that, it'll take you there. 14 of you guys watching, really appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Happy to have you guys here. Let me know where you're watching from, how things are going. Very excited to have you guys here and watching this trade. So far today, we have passed a 25K eval from start to finish. It took us about 30 minutes to do it. Decent amount of trades. We were like 80 bucks away or 60 bucks away once or twice. Took a couple L's close to it, and then we were able to capture a nice big trade to close that one out. We had this new eval that we're sitting in, and we had price, or we were up 1,000. Now we're back to basically even on the day, and so we'll see where that takes us the rest of today. So we'll see what we got. We have the ATR a bit low, so we'll see. But we'll be patient here. We'll be patient. So as you guys can see, when price is inside the channel, there just isn't a whole lot for us to really be looking at. It doesn't matter what the model says. It doesn't matter what you think you know. When price is inside the channel, there just isn't much going on, and we got to be cognizant of that and make sure that we're not trading inside of the zone here. And I'm, you know, one of the worst at that because I like to do it from time to time. We got to remember that, you know, when you got real money on the line, you've got your account on the line, whatever it is, we just got to be patient and let these things come to us. Okay. So again, really good trade here today so far, and now we just have price chopping around. You can see the predictive model when we have the signals on. I'm gonna get things off for just a second. Each one of these red dots is telling us like, hey, price down. And so are those Fibonacci ribbons? Kevin, they are not. No, sir. just EMA floods built into the predictive model. No, it's not. Okay, so we got price flying up here. All right, so interesting. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. All right, so price is flying, and what do we want to see here? We want to see price pull back a little bit, and then we want to go long. All right, so pull back. Is that going to be all the pullback we got, or no? All right, so this candle, I had a chance to get in. Well, maybe we still do. Had a chance to get in down here. I didn't. I waited a little bit too long, and now I'm not necessarily sure what I want to see price do here. So here is our 5 minute, and I don't have a lot of context as to what price wants to do here. I will say that if price gets back down to here, I'll probably take a buy, but price is really stuttering here. If this candle goes red, I could see us getting a short. If it continues to go up, then we'll be a part of it. Who cares? All right, so Qs are up for the day. S&P is still down for the day. Kind of a flat day overall, but we're trending up, which is good. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. 12 of you guys watching. Really appreciate you. Let's see. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Let's see if we can get ourselves a decent trade right here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything going here. ATR is sitting at 7, so we had that one spike, but since then, it hasn't really done a whole lot for me. All right, so we're waiting. It's not that I don't want to take these trades, it's that I'm just not 100% sure that price is going to give me what I'm looking for. All right, so here on the 5 minute, if we zoom out a little bit, you know, we had, was this yesterday? We have like yesterday's high, I guess, at 10 a.m. or so. So we have that, but that's about it when it comes to, you know, trading this thing. All right, so, okay, this thing's going down now, interesting. Got some sellers stepping in here. Now, if we get 2 of these red candles in a row, if that thing were to go red, I'd be interested in taking a short, potentially. I would like that. I don't want to go against the trend, but I do want to get prices back inside the channel. That'd be cool. All right, so here's price pulling back. There it goes again. Looks like price liked this 241 level. It bounced off it twice, almost 3 times. Let's see if we can get price down here again. I'm not going to take a long into this. I don't like when price makes a huge wick up or down. Not that those wicks can't be filled by the next candles. They certainly can, as we might get here. But it's just not a confident move for me that I want to trade. Okay, I don't necessarily know that I like this move enough to take those trades. All right, so happy to have you guys here. We've got probably another hour and a half, hopefully, before we get some decent movement, or we have to get out of here. So let's just see what we have, and we'll continue to push. Okay. All right. Okay, so price fills that old wick, almost. So that's interesting. Okay. And okay, I'm gonna go long right there. I'm not confident about this move, but I'm in it anyway. So there's even. We're up 100, up 20, up 60, up 20. We're gonna close that one out at 40. I don't know if I like this move a lot. And of course it runs a little bit, so that's not great. But I got into that trade, I wasn't super confident on it, and I should have been a little bit more confident with it, but I just didn't like the move enough to hold it, and I should have. So let's see if we can get in on the next candle here, and we'll continue to go. So we're up $124 inside this new eval, which is fine. Not the best trade on my part, for sure, because this is a 6-point move, I guess. At the peak was a 7 or 8-point move, so good move there. I just didn't hold it for long enough to give me anything. I really didn't want to see price crash back down, and it didn't. So that's good. Let's see what we got. Next candle. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so price is bursting up. Let's see if we can get it to pull back a little bit more. Okay, I'm jumping in right there. I could have been a little bit too soon. We'll see. All right. So price is fighting to go back down, it looks like. Let's see. We're down 40, we're even, up 100. Okay, up 60. I really don't care to scalp $80 and $60 all day, so I really don't want to see that. But now we're down 380, 500. Whoa, all right. Let's close that out. Let's go long right there. Okay, if this thing reverses all the way back down, then it happens. Like, that's fine. But I am definitely going to take a long right there and let price push its way back up. If it drops like this, then you know what? Then it just drops. But I see price extended this way. I really want to take that trade, and we're going to see if we can get price to pull back up here and try to capture $300-400 on this trade here. Let's see what we got. So there's 100, there's 80, 120. Okay, we need price to really fly up here. Otherwise, we're going to catch ourselves in a not so great trade. All right, so let's see if price holds here and pushes back up, or if this thing is definitely coming down. All right, so there's some upward movement here. Okay, there's 20. All right, 40. Okay, we kind of caught ourselves in a bad trade here, and now we got to figure out what price wants to do. We've had a history of getting out too soon, so this is going to be probably the worst trade of the day on this account. All right, so minus 200, minus 180. All right, let's close that one out. Let's close that down for the day on that one. So not good, and kind of annoyed because I kind of knew price didn't want to go as far as it did, but I had to wait and be patient, and let's see if price continues to go back up. But I've wanted price to come down for a minute, and it finally did. Again, my entry was way too high, so we took a nice loss there. So that's annoying for sure. But it looks like trading, about 10:30 right now, and the ATR is at 9. We got some movement. All right, let's see if we can get price back inside the channel here. So if it pops up, we're gonna go short. If we can get it, okay. We're gonna go sell right there. Okay, my account is not allowing me to trade, so that's annoying. Well, 1 second, because let's see if we can find ourselves another one, which is fine. We always keep quite a few of these on us because that's what we like to do around here. All right, how do I get my face out of the way? There we go. All right, new account, good. All right, I still like a sell right here, and let's see, we're in this trade up 40, up 120, 200, 300. All right, so good first trade on this account. We'll take 320 on that trade, really good. Maybe left a little bit on the table, definitely did. Okay, so up 320 on that trade, on that account. All right, let's see. So we're back at this level of support that was now resistance. All right, so remember the same theory we had before. Price gets back inside the channel. Now, does it want to keep going or not? Let's see, so price dips down. I'm expecting it to fly back up here a little bit. And I had a chance to get into that trade, and I think I like a short right here. Let's see if we can get price green again. If we do, I'm gonna go short. If not, I think price is going to fly back down here without giving me any opportunity. I'm going to be patient though, because this could be the bottom of this move. And so let's see. Shoot. I knew it was coming, and I did nothing about it. I knew it was coming. I did nothing about it. That's annoying. Brick. All right, so we got to be patient. Okay. It's funny. All right. Let's see what we got. Being patient. That was annoying. 13 of you guys watching, great. Messed up that second account, so that's fine. And we're on to the third. Let's see what we got. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay, we got price. So is price making is this the only low we're gonna have? Let's see on this next candle here. Like this could be the low of this area, and then price pushes back up. And this wick might get filled. That's what I like to see. But let's see if we get price to give us anything. Ideally, we get price up here, we can go short. But the other thing about it is, like, every time we've seen price get to our mid-level here, we've bounced. And so if we do go short, we gotta be prepared for something like this, something like this. And so if we're gonna get a sell, we gotta get price back down in here first. We gotta clear this, hold it, and then move on. So interesting. Yeah, nice trade. Well, I smoked the last one, so yeah, it's okay. Decent morning, I guess. Decent morning so far. So oh man, that's huge. Okay, so we got price moving down here and strongly too. Let's see if we can we definitely want to look for a short, but we need to let price flush itself out first. Maybe take a short way up here at this 39 level, which is like 12 points away. So let's just see what price gives us first before we start taking trades into this thing. Because we need to cross the 50 EMA, which what that is, we need to get outside the channel. But we have a lot of room for price to push down if it wants to push down. So ATR is sitting at 9, so we're in solid company there. All right, there's a little bit of green, got back to red. Let's see if we can get some higher movement here. Maybe get price up to here and take a sell. We haven't really seen price do a ton. On our 5-minute chart, we need to push back into the zone here. So that's interesting as well, but we don't have a lot of trends. So we could get price outside of this thing and take a short, we'll see, and we'll be patient. Okay. 14 of you guys watching, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Like the live here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Helps us, helps me a lot. A lot of you guys watching, and very excited to have you guys here. Let's see what we have here. All right, so price is pushing, and it's coming down, which is good. So I'm not looking for any sort of support or resistance per se. It gives me 2 wicks, or yeah, 2 wicks right here. Looks like a third right here. I'm being patient here. We're being super patient because if this is a move, then we've got plenty of room. If it's not a move, then well, we've got something else. All right, so price is coming down, which is nice. Very, very, very good movement. Look at our 5-minute over here as well. Same thing. Let me make my face a little smaller. It's actually quite large. All right. Okay. So we got that. Turn the phone just a little bit. Okay. Maybe back towards me is maybe what I'm looking for. All right. So price makes it low. Now we need a pullback here. We need price to pull back to give us an entry and maybe back to these bottom wicks right here. So about 6 points of pullbackage. Let's see if we get it. Nope. Wait. And I'm gonna step in right there. Entry was not great. Like pretty bad actually. I can't even believe that it was that bad. All right, so down 200 bucks on this trade. Again, I still think price is gonna make a new low, but my entry being down, 400 bucks right there, no fun. So let's get out of that one. Let's wait. And I didn't want to re-enter at the same price, but the spread is so high. Okay, so I'm gonna call it $40 to $80 of just bad fillage is what that is. That's not a huge problem, but I should have gotten in up here, and I didn't. Wasn't able to get that right there, and that's what I was looking for, and I don't know why I didn't click the button sooner. Okay, up 140, 120, 180, okay, 280, okay, 140, 160. Being patient. 80, 200, 100, even. I still like my entry on, even on this candle. That's it's pretty ideal, I'd say. But I don't know if price is going to give us any movement here. So up 40, up 60, down 20, up 120. Okay. 180, 240, 160. Close that one out at 80. Let's see if we can get price to roll up here again. And of course it flies back down. So it exited a little bit soon again. It looks like not a whole lot, not terribly at least. So let's see if we can get price to really flush back up, and then we'll take another short. And it looks like this region right here is kind of what I'm targeting, this 221 area right here. If we can get that, okay. All right, so let's see if we can capture something here. Downward movement, we're gonna get some upward movement. So downward movement, upward movement. Okay, price, pushing. Okay, I'm going to sell right there. Up 60, up 20, and I could get blown out of this trade pretty quick. I could also make a ton of money on this trade. Let's see, 120, 80, 120, 180, 160. Okay. 200, 260, 360, 520. There we go. 460 on that one. Solid trade there. We're up $430 on this account, so good. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of upward wicks here, so let's see what we get price to do here. Oh man, I could have made another $400 or $500. So really good trade there. Really good trade. We just didn't stay in it long enough, I guess. All right. So upward movement down. I expect this thing to go back up a little bit. Let's see. We've been seeing wicks this whole time, so let's see if we get another one here. Just to get price back into our sell zone. Let's see if we get that. And we would need to see price pull back up here. If we get price to pull up pretty high, I'll probably take a sell, but I'm going to be very cautious that we might get price to fly up here like this last candle did. Really get buyers to step in here. And let's just see what we want to. We'll see what we get here. I'm waiting. I think price is going to fly back up into our channel again. It didn't. Okay, theory was wrong. Gonna be about 200 bucks on that. What's the ATR sitting at? We're back up at damn near 10. That's good. So short and oof, that stings because we could have easily had that trade. We just didn't take it. We could have easily had that one. So I wanted price to pull up a bit, and basically wick to wick is about the same. So I had the same amount of price movement. Let's see if price makes a new low here, or if we're gonna get price to pull up here. We don't want to get into this trade, get in right here, and then price reverses all the way back up. We don't want that. And so that means that this candle comes down, we don't get to partake in it, we don't get to partake in it. Look at our 5 minute while we wait for this candle to make a decision. And we have price outside the channel and violently rolling back in. This is the kind of movement that we want to see. We just need to see on the 1 minute chart. All right, so this price flying down, price flying down. All right, so we have ourselves a trend on both the 1 and 5 minute, which is great. And we're gonna get that out of the way, that's for sure. And this out of the way, that's for sure. Okay. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Up 430 in this account. All right, got 14 of you guys watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. But we got some really good trades going on here. Let's see if we can get price to pull back just a bit and maybe back up to a couple of these wicks over here. I don't know if this move is necessarily done, but this wick is quite interesting on this 5 minute over here. Be patient. Okay, we've seen wicks on both sides, so we just gotta really be patient here. Looking for a sell still. Strong buying because there's no bottom wick here. Strong buying and strong selling too. I'm waiting. Not that I don't like this trade, I just want to see price get a little higher first. Back inside the channel potentially. There we go. How high can we get this thing to go first before we get into this trade? Oh, again, we're looking for a sell. Okay, patient. All right, so I'm gonna be patient on this one. Oh my gosh, I could have had that trade. Damn, this thing is so wicky that it's just hard to commit to. But man, that's just like the 3rd time I've had that happen, where it was inside our channel, inside our zone, and I just didn't take the trade. Gotta be better than that. All right, so bad one there. See if I can get my chance here. Price pushing down, price pushing up. All right, so a lot of movement here. We didn't take the trade we should have taken twice now. So that was stupid, stupid. All right, be patient. That sucks. Sometimes the best trades are the ones you just don't enter. Sucks, but it happens. All right, so we're seeing the market properly, as in we're letting price pull back to us, and I'm just not executing these trades, but we are seeing what we want to see. All right, so let's let a couple of these candles figure themselves out, and let's see if we can get price to settle a little bit, and then maybe we can find ourselves some more trades. And if we get price to go green here, we could potentially see a long. All right, so price back inside the channel. And so I'm being patient here, I'm being patient, but okay, so we're gonna put a dot on that one for now, put a button on that conversation because price is still flying. Let's see what we got here. On the bounce, yeah, it did. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're sitting at VWAP, so price is definitely gonna chop for sure. Let's see what we got here. See if we can get price to pull up a little bit higher first. So rejected at VWAP again. Let's see what we got. I want price to get back up to some of these wicks up here. There's VWAP, okay. Higher, higher, higher. I think price is gonna go a little higher than this too. Now the question becomes, are we ready to go back up? That's from here. All right, I'm gonna jump in here. I'm not gonna be ultra scary here. I'm just gonna wait, be patient. There's 40 bucks, now we're even, now we're up barely, now we're down, it looks like. All right, let's see how high price is gonna go before we get out of this trade here. It's 160. Okay, could we be looking for a long potentially? There's 220, we're down. Okay, price got to VWAP and it reversed immediately. Now I'm looking for a long here if this trade doesn't pull back on me quickly. Let's see what we got. So we're out 280 on that one. Let's see if we can get a long here. So what we'd be looking for is price to pull back and then we'd go long. And man, my entry wasn't even great, but it's gonna work out decently, I think. 160, 80, okay, what would have? 200, 40, 100, 80, okay. There's a midway deviation band right there, so we'll see what price wants to do with it. 100. Okay, we'll close out 100 bucks on that one. We'll just be patient and wait and see. Up $125 in this account. Oof, there goes price coming back down. I'm gonna buy that. this is not, I don't recommend this at all, but I want to see if price is going to respond to that, push down again and push back up actually. Let's see what we got here. 140, 200, 220, 120, 100. Okay, we're down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit more. Let's see what we got. 100. Remember, we're trading 4 contracts, so being down $100 or up $100 is kind of nothing, and we kind of have to let that slide and see what we get here. Okay, so now 300. So we're gonna let that one chill, and we're gonna be patient here because we do want to see a short, but we're not getting price to give us anything we want, and we're sitting at VWAP, and so this isn't going to be favorable for us at all. So a couple bad trades in a row there. Hate to see that. We have price building here, which is good. So the question is, do we want to go short into this, or are we ready to go long? Why is my blue? Maybe are they both blue? I probably should change that, huh? Let's see what we got. No, they're red. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're still, okay, I got you. Let's see what we got here. A couple bad trades in a row. That's annoying as shit. Javier sure did hit VWAP and it bounced. I wasn't paying attention to it. Let's see. Got burned for it. Yeah, got smoked out of that one. I'm still looking for some sells here. Going long right there was silly. We're down in this account now, about $200. We got to be better than that. We have to be a lot better than that, honestly. So let's see what we got here. Price flying up here. We got price building down. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that for just a second. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna trust the model here and go long. Maybe my entry was a little bit delayed based on where price is and where it was, but let's see what we got. Minus 80, minus 200. Man, we're really getting smoked out some of the trades here. So 260, 100. Price is really chopping. And anytime we get back inside the channel, it's gonna be like this. What I'm looking for is for price to clear and start to go higher back inside the channel. Now I might not get that, and if I don't, I don't, but we'll see. So down 20, down 40. So if we get to even, we can get out of here. Let's see what we got. So even, plus 60, plus 20. Basically, if I close out now, I'll lose money. Let's see what we got. 40. Okay, what does price want to do here? I'm seeing that price is building up, so I'm gonna be patient, but I'd like to see price go a little higher, I'll tell you that. 80, 40, there's 140, there's 220, 200, 320, 280, 340, okay. We'll take 280 on that one. That should put us back over, okay, about $100. So some decent trading on that, and we trusted the model, and I was right to call prices bluff. My entry was just a little bit too high. The spread is 0.5, which means that a half a point is where my entry is going to be from. I got to be better about that, about recognizing that and letting price come back to me a little bit. But I got price building up here a bit more. Solid trade, but we got to be better. Anytime you go through a spell where you lose a couple in a row, like you got to just stick to the basics, number one. But the second thing is going to be, you can't get overly emotional about it. You just have to let some of these things work themselves out. It's really easy to just give up and say, you know what, it's not my day. But the more you can battle through some of those losses, it's going to make the wins a lot easier to manage. Let's see if we can get price to pull back here. And now here's the thing. Whatever this candle does, it does. We've seen price bounce at the midline multiple times and continue its trend. This could be no different, where price pulls up here and then pushes back down, and we continue this downtrend. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But it could, and so because that's a possibility, we're just gonna wait. The midline doesn't mean a whole lot, but it contextually just lets me know that price is back to inside the channel and midway through. Now are we gonna continue to get price to push back down? Is that what we're gonna see? Or are we gonna get price to push back up? So if I had to draw this, I would say it's we're gonna get that. Really, it's more like this. Or we're gonna get this. Get that out the fucking chart, I'll tell you that right now. Remove drawings, get my cursor back. All right, got price trending up a little bit. Let's see, if we get price to pull back down a little bit, that'd be cool, but I'm not sure what price wants to do here. All right, so there's up, there's the wick. So I had a chance to get in this one. Let's see if I missed it or if it's a good decision, I don't know. We're inside the channel, so now we gotta wait. And I don't know if I'm looking for price to get back outside the channel up, but I do know that I could potentially see price come back down. I could see price doing both. And when that's the case, it's best to just do nothing. So, before that. I need to cut my losses sooner. Javier, yeah, that's part of it. So good, good trade. Most previous, bad trade before that. Cutting the losses is the biggest one. Right now, I've been keeping my losses to about $400 per trade on 4 contracts. So if I get down, more than that, then we got to get out. And then ideally, if I'm in a trade and it's up $300, I want to try and hold it to get to like 4. But we'll see. His price pulling back. I'm gonna go long right there, and hasty, a little soon. We're up $100, 140. I'm sorry, we're down $100, down 140, down 40. Let's see what we got here. Hard to tell. I think price wants to go up, but like maybe I just found the momentum a little bit too late. Let's see. There's $100. There's 80, 100, 40. Look how far price is from my entry, and we're only up, $20. Like this is why when the ATR is low, it's hard to trade and make crazy bread because it's just not moving the way it should. 140, 240, 200, 180, 240, 260, okay, 260. If we get to 3, that'd be cool. 220. Okay, minus or plus 60 on that one. That's annoying as shit. All right, another pullback here. And I want to go long here. I just don't have it in me right now to do that. And maybe it's because price rejected up here a couple times. And so we'll see, but price building back up, good. Maybe this is a chance to get higher again. I don't know. Looks like we have a lot of buying going on, so we'll be patient with that. But all in all, very solid trading. We're doing decent. Nothing to be upset about. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. How's everybody else doing today? You guys have seen me take some decent wins, some decent losses as well. So trading is never easy. You just have to cut down on the mental lapses in judgment. It's easy to. Trading is the thing where you could psych yourself into believing basically anything. You can believe your own BS at times, and so it can be difficult to stay green because you start to see the market a certain way, and you only hold until you see the market a certain way. So good trading over here, solid little trade in there. Let's see if we can get price to pull back up here. Okay, now that was a very good entry. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Good entry, $80, 160, 180, 200. All right, good. 300. 240. All right, close that one out at $200. Not that I don't think it's gonna keep going higher. I just don't want to do what I had before, up $300 and only make 60. We're not doing that. Back up to $400 on this account, so good. It's where the fuck we were before. All right, so I'm not done trading inside the channel per se, but I don't want to take this move anymore. I'm done with this move. I don't know what this is. High, 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 and high. All reject, 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 reject. Could the thing go higher? Yeah, for sure. But if it goes higher, I think it gets to the channel. If it gets into the channel, then I've got myself a good move. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Okay. We're just gonna wait, let price settle down a little bit. Get on my laptop here and do some things, All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right. Waiting for price to do something, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got price pushing back down. So this could be a slope down, push back up, slope back down. That is very possible for us to see here. And so that's exciting because we could get ourselves quite a decent trade here. So let's just be patient and we'll see what we got. All right, continue to be patient. I do like, with the new update, option to remove the sender line of the channel. Javier, no, but you know what? Maybe I can have that added here. Let's see. Not yet. Not yet. So it's still on there. The question is if I want to have it all, we'll see. Let's see if I can get that removed. Actually, let me see if I can ask my team here. Let's see what they got. Hold on one second. Let's see. Waiting for price here. Let's see. Price pulling back, We'll wait on that. Javier, I probably can, let's see if I can get that. I probably can't do it exactly at this moment, but before I release it, I think I can have that option added. Let me see. Let's see here. Okay. What is rattling over there? Let me figure that out. All right. So we'll see what we get there, Javier. Maybe I can have that updated before I actually release it. Change the color, put opacity way down. Yeah, we'll see. Right now it's not even an option, so we'll see if we can do on off potentially. All right. So I'm looking for a short here, but I like to see price inside the channel. We have the ATR at 7, so we got to keep that in mind. Let's see what we got. So we got 15 of you guys watching. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, like the stream. Helps me a ton, and then also just lets me know what you guys want, to see and do. A lot of good movement there. Sell here. So let's see if we can get some good movement here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Javier. Well, if I can get it back today, then maybe I'll have the chance to do that. But we'll see. We will certainly see. All right. So we got price trying to leave the channel here, trending down. Okay, I'm looking for price to explode back up here, and then we'll take a short. But price is like stuck, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go sell right there. Could price go a little higher? Probably, but I'm gonna get in right there, and then we're up 180 already, 160. Let's see, 60 bucks, 180, 40, 100. Okay. 280. 340 on that one. Really good trade. Puts us back up $700 inside this account. Could have made a little bit more on that. So good trade there. That was more like 400 bucks on that trade. All right, so we're about halfway to the next, or to closing this one out. So let's see what this candle wants to do here. Remember, look at this nice, clean price action. Down, back in the channel, back down. This is great. All right, let's see if we can get price to pull back up a little bit higher, and we'll take another short. Ooh, I did not get the chance to take that. Now, I'm going to be patient here. If price gets green at all, I'm going to take a short. And by green, I mean it needs to get higher than it was before. Let's see. I'll be patient here. Be patient. There it is. Ooh. Down 260 almost instantly inside this trade. Now, the question is does this move over, or did I just get in at the worst possible time? Looks like I got it at a horrible time. I could have waited and gotten price up here. There's 100 bucks there. There's 20. I'm not mad about this trade. I just don't know what to make of this. I'm down 220 already, down 300, down 180. Like, this thing is moving a lot. 240, 280. Let's see what we got here. I'm okay giving back some profit, taking a swing, but I want to make sure that I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. 300, 320, 380. Okay, we'll close that one out at 380. I don't know that I'm wrong on this trade or not. I have no clue. So where are we back? Back up 300 bucks on this account. So not bad. Still profitable inside this account. We're just giving back some gains, which is annoying. Now, to be fair, I had no idea that this thing wanted to do that. So, it closed and we got a green dot, so we're looking for a long, but we had price stutter step, I guess, or maybe I'm just not seeing like VWAP or something. We got close to VWAP. I really thought price would extend and get to VWAP first before it would pull back. It didn't, and so we got blown out of that trade. But man, we entered properly. It's just price didn't ever give us enough pullback to get out. At least not the way I wanted to see it. And so, no fun there. But we'll be patient. We'll wait. We're fine. We went from negative to positive, so we're not like super. We're not doing anything dumb. We just haven't gotten consistent profitability. All right. So, let's see. That reminds me, I need to do that. Okay, so we got long positions building, or at least long sort of trend potentially. All right, so I don't know that I want to take any more trades inside this channel unless I get price to clearly give me something. And so we're gonna just wait and be patient and update some things on here. Let's see. Whoa. All right. Okay, so is price rejecting going up higher, or is it just a nice pullback and we're gonna go long? Who knows? Maybe patient. We're gonna wait and let's see if we can get price to come back and get close. Remember, VWAP is gonna be sitting right at about here. Is where VWAP is. I might keep it on my chart, but it's right there. So it's at that level, essentially, maybe a little higher, a little lower. But we got to be patient because we know that price will, play with that. We know what price wants to do with VWAP. All right. So if we get price to pull up here, maybe we can take a short because what that'll do is I'm trying to get price to get to the VWAP here. So let's see if we get. Nope, didn't get the short I was looking for. Not yet. I want to see price get back up to here. So 3 points higher. If it doesn't get that, it doesn't get there. Okay. Sell right there. Wow, my entry was like, how does that even happen? Good grief. You guys probably can't even tell watching this, but that entry was, the click to fill was so horrendous. All right, so down 200, down 180. Let's see if I'm looking for price to push towards VWAP here, which is right there. Down 240, down 260, down 300. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, down 400, we're out of that trade. Probably negative back on this account. Yeah, just a little bit. So not looking good on this account right now. Basically at even, a little less than even, about $100 shy of even. So getting pretty choppy. We got to do better about not trading inside the channel. And so we got to wait. Try to get to VWAP. Didn't get there. We're going to close that one down. And we'll just wait to see what price wants to do here. Let me adjust this. So good. And here's kind of the synopsis of this whole thing is like, when the ATR was higher and we had a lot of good moves, making money was very easy to do. And then when the ATR got low, basically below like maybe 10 or maybe 9, like it gets very difficult to find moves. And so I don't take a whole lot of stock in losing money when the ATR is low because I know when I'm trading live inside of a performance account, we're not going to be trading at these low of levels, but I'll trade eval at any level. I don't give a shit. But when we're looking at trading some of these eval accounts, or trading inside of a performance account, or even just our own money, we want to make sure that the market's actually moving. So this was a move based on my conditions. This would have been a move. That was a move. This in here was decent. So was this. This was ass. This was good. And some of this was okay as well. It's kind of at the morning. So we want to see the ATR higher. Also, obviously, outside the channel would be great as well. But when it's low, we're just going to have a lot of chop. So fills are going to be bad because the spread's really high. That stinks. The next part of this, though, is that if price doesn't give us a whole lot of movement on a candle early, then we could get ourselves chopped out of a bunch of trades, which is kind of what you guys just saw right there. So let's see. We got price pushing down here again. And let's see what we got here. If this thing bounces back inside the channel, then we just don't have a bunch of moves, and we're going to just be patient and wait. Now, I'm going to go and, how do I update this? Okay, here we go. Well, let's make that, we'll make the first column until one, at least. Okay, we got price breaking down. Let's see if it jumps back up or if it's going to actually push down for us. Not a trade here that we want to take just yet, but we're going to be patient. I guess I could do updating my calendar here to allow for some different things. Okay. And okay, there you go. We'll change that one to like 5:30. Okay. And close it. Okay, updated that. All right, so let's see. Not a whole lot of shaking here. So we just gotta be patient and wait. See what I did before. Interesting. Okay. All right, well, let's see what we got here. If price doesn't give us anything, then we'll just have to watch out and get out of the way here. Okay, and okay. All right, prices bounce out of the channel. Not a whole lot's going on. Let's see, what you consider a low ATR, bounce of VO. It just depends, hey Grant. It just depends what I consider a low ATR. It depends on the time of day. If you're trading at night, like 1 is low because 3 and 4 and 5 is normal. If you're trading during the day, and it depends on the chart time too, and the asset, because it's all different. But if you're trading during the day, in the morning on NQ, if it's below like 9 or 8, that's like, especially if it's before noon central, which is where I am, like that's pretty low. We don't want to be trading that. If it's in the afternoon, then like above 6 is okay, but like below 6 would be bad. Like into 5, that'd be pretty low. The point, like what the ATR is the average movement of candle. And so if the average candle is only moving 5 points or 6 points, that's not a whole lot of movement. And what that means is going to be very like a couple buyers and a couple sellers could really push price to new levels, and it wouldn't take a whole lot of effort. When the ATR is high, you have a lot of direction because these candles are bigger, and it's very hard to manipulate price, number one. Number two, it's very easy to see where price is going. Okay, so we have price maybe jumping down outside the channel here, but it's reversing back. Price is liking going towards VWAP, or being at VWAP. I just don't know if it's going to break and get lower. It might not. Market overall is pretty red, so that isn't necessarily the best looking thing ever, huh? All that red, that ain't great. But is that the 10-year or the 1 year? 10 years up, half one. Okay. All right, so we're dancing here. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of movement, but we got the ATR at like 6, and so there's not going to be a whole lot else for me to trade unless I sit around here and wait all day, and I don't really want to do that. So we're going to call it a day. Really good. We ended up going about 2 hours or so. How long actually? Yep, 2 hours and 2 minutes. So pretty good day. We don't have a lot of action. If we had some more, we could have more, but we don't. And so for today, that is all. If you guys have any questions, comments, let me know. I'm happy to chat with you. But until tomorrow, I will see you. You guys have a great rest of your day.